この時が君の明日に意味をなすように
And with that marks the season finale of the Rising of the Shield Hero Season 2. What is going on, guys? Ali here, back again with another review for Shield Realm. This episode, it was a recollection type of episode to get excited. We're not excited or hyped for next season because we know Season 3 is coming. But it was really a recollection, which was like, it wasn't actually a recap because they were showing past things that they didn't show in previous episodes or anything. So that's the reasoning as to why it wouldn't be called a recap episode. It's a recollection episode of, you know, everything that Kizuna was going through and stuff when she was talking to, you know, having recollections of, like, her time alone in the labyrinth, and then, like, you know, Kyo's childhood friend recollecting kind of like a little bit of, like, you know, a funny moment that she had to remember him by in, like, a good light, which was nice. But, like, just seeing Kizuna, like, by herself, and, like, she got to the point where she was pretty much going to off herself, and, like, she decided, if you have the time to be like that, save that time to, you know, try to get out and survive and whatnot. And, like, it shows, like it not shows, but, like, or it does, but the episode, I'm messing up my words. The episode showed that, like, really what Kizuna was going through was so, like, unbelievably sad and everything. And then, like, talking to her, like, having her, like, having recollections of what was happening in that labyrinth before Naofumi came and stuff. And, like, the impact that, like, Naofumi and his crew had when they arrived in the labyrinth. And then Kizuna immediately was just like the time was moving forward again. Like, that was, like, really emotional. And then you got a lot of moments, like, past moments of, like, Ost talking to the girls about, like, what was funny was, like, Raphtalia talking about, like, what does, like, getting intimate mean and whatnot, which was really funny. And Risha's like, no, don't look, like that whole scene was so funny about, like, Ost messing with all of them, talking about, like, mating, like, which was funny was that Philo knew exactly what that meant and stuff. She's like, oh, mating with Master or something. I thought that was, like, really funny. And Raphtalia being kind of like the slow person, like, when it comes to that, was so adorable, and I loved it so much. Like, the episode was really fun in that they were having recollections of, like, what they, like, you know, went through in the past, like, you know, talking to Ost and whatnot. And then you see Kizuna talking about the labyrinth and whatnot, and then you got to see more of, like, you know, Kizuna hanging out with them and, like, you know, looking for, like, armor or clothes for, you know, Raphtalia and Risha and Philo, or I don't think Philo was there at that moment, or was she? I don't remember. But like, seeing, like, you know, Risha in a bikini, bro, and then you see, like, Kizuna in a bikini, which was, like, really funny. But then, like, you know, Raphtalia in it, and then, like, you know, Kizuna talking about, like, you know, Naofumi being a lolicon, which was really funny. And then, like, you know, Kizuna, like Kizuna sees immediately, just like how everybody does, that, you know, Raphtalia has a thing for Naofumi and whatnot. So that whole thing was cute, and the whole episode was really good. And that's pretty much, like, really what happened. But, like, I did not expect myself to get teary-eyed at the, like, it's something about, like, an ending theme song going along with the ending of an episode of what's, like, going on. Like they went to the site where Ost, like, passed away, the spirit tortoise passed away, and they gave it flowers. They tossed flowers into pretty much a valley of grass and everything, where, like, the tortoise died and whatnot. And just hearing the music and hearing them, like, you know, Risha crying and then moving, and then all of a sudden, like, Naofumi turns around and Ost is there. And, like, I started tearing up to, like, borderline, like, tears, borderline crying. And, like, I think it's just the effect of a final episode with, like, a song at the end of, like, the episode, but it's not like an ending credits. It's just like the ending of like the actual episode of things that are going on and going down, and it makes me emotional every time. Like any series like that, it just makes me emotional, and it really did that with like Ost being like saying like a final like goodbye and stuff. But he still has the Spirit Tortoise shield, so I'm very hyped and excited to see more of it. And that's pretty much the ending of the episode. It was good stuff. I loved everything about the ending of the episode, or the ending of this season and stuff. I enjoyed this season like 1,000 times more than a lot of other people. I enjoyed the Spirit Tortoise arc. I enjoyed the Otherworlder arc and stuff when they went to the other world. I enjoyed everything about the season, and we know that season 3 is coming because season 3 was announced when season 2 happened. So I'm very hyped and excited, and like, I don't know, it was really good. I love Yūsha and her character and stuff. I hope she finally ends up with the bow hero someday, because you see that when she came back with Naofumi and all of them, like Itsuki, he looked like he was happy. He was happy that she was happy, and she was dealing with things very well and everything. And I think that he sees that she's stronger. And he knew probably for a fact, like, she did not work well in his group. And that's why he kicked her out. Not because, like, you know, he hated her, or that, like, you know, she broke something of his or anything like that, or that she's weak and stuff. I feel like he knew that she just wasn't necessarily going to work out in the group that he created or that he has. He very much cares for her, because you see it when, like, you know, they came back, like, you know, last episode or last episode, that, like, at the ending of that episode, that you clearly see when he looks at her, he's like, wow, okay, she's grown, and he has a smile on his face that, like, he's happy that she got like that. Like, he's happy that she has grown like that into such a degree with Naofumi's crew. So I was really happy to see, like, Yūsha overall. Like, even just the first episode of this season I loved everything about Yūsha. So I didn't understand or comprehend why people hated her so much. It didn't make any sense, like, whatsoever to me. But yeah, like, overall, loved the season in general, not just this episode. This episode was actually really fun, and a lot of funny stuff, because Philo was, like, getting excited that, like, I can fly now and stuff, but that was only in Kizuna's world. So she was attempting to try and fly in a bunch of these moments in this episode, which was so funny. And then she tried to, like, want to fly in, like jump over a ravine with the carriage, which was funny. Like, the entire episode was funny. Like, Yūsha even, like, you know, messing with Raphtalia, like, kind of, like, you know, teasing her, making fun of her a little bit, because of, like, the whole conversation with, like, Ost's advice and getting intimate with the person that you love and stuff. So, like, that was, like, really funny to see, and overall it was a good episode. It was a good episode, and it was a great ending to season 2, and I'm excited for season 3. But what did you think about this episode? Your overall thoughts about season 2? Leave down in the comments your thoughts and everything, your thoughts about what I said and whatnot. Like this video if you did, like the video if you like this season, like the video if you like the episode and everything, or me in general and stuff, and subscribe to the channel for more reviews, vlogs, unboxings, live reactions, and theory discussion videos and things like that. So gentlemen, stay classy, ladies, stay sexy, but most importantly, everybody, you gotta stay a little nasty, alright? So peace and love, and I will see y'all later in the next video. Peace out. May the force be with you always. Plus Ultra Lot Tome Shield Bro is coming back with his merry band of adventurers. I'm excited for season 3 when it comes out. But anyways, peace out, guys, and I'll see you guys next with the next review and or video. Deuces.